Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. I know I've been out of the loop for a while, but I've just been caught up in other things. But my New Year's resolution is to get back on this and try to film every week my Friday favorites. Today I'm going to film my December favorites, and I wanted to do something a little bit different because I just was at Ulta. My husband got me some gift cards from Sephora and Ulta, so I went to go see, for Christmas, so I went to go see what they had, and hadn't been there in a while. I've been ordering everything online. I'm gonna apologize if you can hear our baby, but he is outside screaming, wanting to get into the room. So I didn't want him to be interrupting and be in the background. Anyways, I'm not wearing any makeup because I picked this up, which I'm just gonna do this at the beginning and then I'm gonna jump into my favorites. I picked this up. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation. This is it right here. It's a new product. I know that Lancome kind of has something, is it Lancome or Estee Lauder? I think it's Lancome. It has something super similar. It comes with a sponge. Now I'm gonna use it with the sponge because I don't have a brush. I mean, I do have a brush, but I'm just gonna see how it works with the sponge, how it's supposed to be applied. I know Jaclyn Hill, one of my favorite big YouTube bloggers here on YouTube, she just talked about this in her favorites, and I had just seen it at Ulta.com, and I was kind of like, oh, should I get it, should I not? And then she was like, it's awesome for the skin. So I was like, okay, let me try it. So anyways, I picked this up. I think it was like $10 or $11. So what it is you open it and this little thing comes in it right here. And then you flip this and there's a product. So you kind of like just dispense it, kind of just tap it and dispense it. So I wanted to do it and I wanted to see live how it's gonna look on the skin and so forth right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the little sponge and we're gonna dip it in there. And then I'm gonna start applying it. It says to tap, so we're gonna tap. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see half and half of my face. I don't have that on there. I have it on here. It looks pretty. It looks really nice and luminous here on my end. It looks nice. Should I finish off? Let's finish off the rest. So anyways, I like it. It's very luminous, very, very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, you're gonna love this because it feels pretty great. Okay, so all right, let's jump into our December favorites. My December favorites. I've been working out. Look at my arms. Woohoo! Anyways, let's jump into my December favorites. I'm gonna start in the order of the way I apply my makeup. So anyways, first and foremost, I always apply a under eye primer. Y'all know this is my ride or die. This is the e.l.f. $3 hydrating under eye primer. I love this. I don't even do a full pump and then I just kind of put it under my eyes, and I've been absolutely loving this. It helps any concealer that I'm wearing. It doesn't crease on my under eyes and I really don't have any problems. Now this is what works for me and happens to me. It may not be for everyone, but that is what I use for any type of concealer that I'll use with it. Next is my primer. Now y'all know that I love my Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. It's $65. It's kind of expensive, so I went out and I tried to find something that was drugstore. It's not exactly the same, but I like that it has an SPF, it blurs and illuminates. It doesn't have the treatable things that the Murad brand does, but for treating my skin, I do use other things at night. So anyways, I purchased the Maybelline New Master Prime by Face Studio. This is their primer, and I love that it has SPF 30, okay? And it's also supposed to illuminate and blur. Let's see. Illuminate and blur. I like it, works great. It doesn't work as great as my Murad, but in a pinch, if I'm just gonna like run out the door and I need to throw on some SPF and something that's gonna help blur and illuminate without me wearing makeup, this is what I've been using. Okay, Then for concealer, what have I been using for concealer? Blah, 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 has been I rediscovered my MAC Prolong wear. I love it. I've been working out in the morning, and what I do is I just dab a little bit under my eyes so that I don't look a little bit crazy in the morning without makeup. And then I don't go all the way down. I just do it right where my under eye area needs to be covered. And it's this is waterproof. I come out from working out and it has not like run down like from sweating or anything. So I love it, rediscovered it. And yeah, I'm an NC35 and that works for my skin tone. Next, foundation. I have been using this foundation constantly when I have been applying makeup. I know I haven't been doing any tutorials. That's my resolution. My New Year's resolution is to get back and do more tutorials for you all. Anyways, a foundation that I have been absolutely loving is the Marc Jacobs ReMARCable foundation. Now, when I purchased this, I didn't like it. It was too dry, and I was just like, this makes my skin look extremely dry. I don't like it. You could see it. It was just an awful foundation. I went back to Sephora. I talked to the consultant, and she said, you really need to use your coconut primer with it. And so when I went and I purchased the coconut powder, and I got home and I did the whole makeup routine and I used the primer, what a difference it does make with the foundation. And my skin looked flawless, my pores were minimized, it was very hydrating, and it didn't look as dry on my skin as it had initially looked, and that's why I didn't like it. So now I've been using it more. I've been trying to get my money's worth. This was $40 some, the primer. I don't remember how much the foundation was, but you can purchase it at Sephora.com. That has been my foundation. My favorite, absolute favorite setting powder. I haven't been setting on my face. I've just been spot setting, baking right here, right here, right here. I haven't been doing it all over. It has been, and I think I've previously talked about this, my Ben Nye Luxury Cameo powder. This is in the color Cameo. I've been loving this. I've been using this for highlighting, for baking. That's just what I've been using. I've been loving that. Something else that I picked up that I've also been highlighting with under the eye, it has more of a yellow tone, kind of like the banana powder for Ben Nye, has been the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This right here. I got this at Walmart. It says exclusive to Walmart, and I got it in the color Caramel Toffee. This yellow powder right here reminds me a lot of all those yellow powders that are on those contour palettes. And it really, I mean, like bam, makes the under eye area stand out. I really look at how strong and yellow that looks against my skin. Loving it, and it's only $3 something, I believe. I don't really like the bronzing side. It looks really muddy. It looks really weird on my skin, so I haven't been liking that. But I will go pick up some extra ones to have for the yellow powder. Okay, next, what I have been using for blush. I posted on my Instagram the Ellie Goulding, Ellie Goulding stuff that had come out. And what I've been using just since I've purchased it, and I can't think of what other blush I've been using really, is the Ellie Goulding I'll Hold My Breath. And it comes with bronzing powder and a really pretty peach color. I'm trying to, oh, hello camera. It comes with a really pretty bronze color. It's barely noticeable, and this color right here, it's really pretty. So I have been using this one as, you know, my not a strong contour, just kind of going, you know, right here, and well, let me show you, you know, right here, and then I go in with my brush, and this color has just been really pretty on my skin. It's been a nice peach color that I have been really enjoying and liking. So that's really what I have been using for blush. Also, another one that I have been using, not as much, I purchased this the other day. This is a Nars Steve Klein collection, and this is Vengeful. And these are the colors right here. Together, these are an amazing fall colors. This, even though it looks orange, it's really not. Once I apply it on my skin, it looks more like a rosy. See how it's not as strong as it is in the pan. And then this is the highlighting part. It's just a shimmery gold color. Really, really pretty. I've actually used this shimmery color right here when I'm doing my eye makeup, and I've used it as like a highlighter by itself. Combined, these two make an absolute beautiful color. I just think that that is just beautiful. It's not strong, it's just a nice, I don't know, to me it even looks like a rose color. That's the way it comes off, but obviously not in the palette. That's another blush I have been loving. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I have been using again, the Eli Goulding, this MAC eyeshadow palette in Halcyon Night. I'm totally butchering that. I love these colors. Lid, transition color, and you know, your color. My goodness, I'm out of words. That's how long it's been. But anyways, I've been using that on my crease, not on my crease, as my highlight up here on the brow bone. I've been using this on my lid. I've been using this as a transition, and I've been using this in the outer corner of my eye just to kind of sharpen and make the eye look a lot more dramatic. Been loving that. I finally busted out my Tartelette palette. Now I did notice that in Ulta they have the new one, and I barely came around to using the first one. So I have been using these colors in the middle, these purple colors, a lot. I did my sister's makeup for New Year's Eve, for Christmas Eve, and I used those colors and I loved it so much that I started using it on myself. So yeah, just been loving this as my transition color, my lid color, my brow color, and this to darken and make the eye pop. And then the palette that I have been absolutely loving is my Anastasia self-made eyeshadow palette. This has just been absolutely gorgeous. I've been using these two colors so much. This pink champagne comes in another palette. Oh my gosh. It has just been, it's just a beautiful, beautiful shimmery. I can't describe it. You need to grab it. And this metallic plum, it's just a beautiful, beautiful plum. It really brings out the color. I don't know why it's not focusing. The color of my eye. Really pretty. I love the texture of these eyeshadows, and this, I have been using it a lot, especially those two colors. I did my makeup like 3 or 4 times in a row with the same makeup colors. Okay, moving on to the highlighter I've been using two. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is, where are you? The Balm Mary Loumanizer. This is like a staple in my highlight. I've been using the Balm, been loving that. Another one that I've been using is my Laura Gellar Gilded Honey. Let's see. That one's like freaking awesome. You can see it from a mile away. I love it. I purchased the Laura Gellar at Ulta. Next, I'm going to talk about eyebrows. I have been loving, y'all know that I love my Anastasia brow pomade, their pencils, but I picked up the Sigma one, or did I? I'm not sure if I already mentioned this or not, but I've been loving this dark brown here. It really fills my eyebrows in. Like, it really looks like legit hair when you apply it. So I'm in the dark brow powder. I've been loving this a lot. I have been using this for the past 2 or 3 months on my eyebrows. And eyeshadows, I have been loving the L'Oreal Infallible Smokissime, this right here. These are, they're from their line Infallible, and I like it because I haven't really been using eyeliner as much. I've been smoking out my line, so I have been using these as eyeliners actually, and I really, really love them. I have a dark brown, I have a taupe, and I have a black, and I just, instead of doing like my eyeliner line, I use this and I just kind of do it as an eyeliner, but it's very smokied out eyeliner, not as, you know, decked out and on point and on fleek. But yeah, I've been loving this. Okay, let's move on over to lips. My favorite lip liners that I have been using have been all MAC, and that's one of them is their Prolong lip pencil in double time. This is it right here. It's just a pretty pink. It reminds me a lot like of the lipstick Please Me. And then I have been using my Boldy Bare. This is not a Prolong wear. I don't know if you can see it, it's right here. I'm just all over the place. And my Ride or Die favorite has been Stripdown. I love Stripdown. I've really been showing it some love. Just a nice muted brown color. Love that. Okay, moving on to lipsticks. I have 5 that I have had on rotation and one just fell. What I've been using a lot is, I pulled out the wrong one. This Queen Collection by Covergirl. It's a really pretty pink. It reminds me a lot of Snob and Please Me and Angel from MAC. This is it right here. You won't be able to find these here. I only found these, I should say, at the stores, the Targets up in Austin. I found it in Austin. You may be able to find it in San Antonio or anywhere else, but definitely not in the Valley. A lip gloss. I'm not really a lip gloss person, but this one I have been using a lot. This came in the Urban Decay, is it on the go or on the run palette? I'm not sure. And it came in there. They don't sell this by itself. This is called Ciso or Cecil, but it's just a real pretty muted pink. The hell color. Just really, it goes, I like to layer it on top of whatever lipstick I'm wearing. Really layers really nice on other stuff and other lipsticks. Another favorite of mine has been the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Adore. This is it right here. They came out with these several months ago. I picked up mine a couple of months ago and then I rediscovered it. And it's just been a really pretty, it really lasts a long time. It's right there. See if I can, you're not gonna see true color because, and I love it because it smells like frosting, cake frosting. It's freaking amazing. But it does stay on your lips for a very long time. If you do have dry lips, you may want to put a moisturizer under because it does accentuate the lines or any flakiness you may have on the lips. Next, been loving my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip color in Pure Hollywood. This is it right here. I've been pairing this up a lot with my MAC Stripdown. Whoa, what do you know? It looks a lot like that Milani one. This is a Milani and this is Pure Hollywood. It's amazing how similar they look. The Pure Hollywood one looks a little bit more creamy, but that may be a nice dupe. Let's see. Yeah, the Anastasia one's more creamy. And I think, I mean, they're close in color. I mean, they're really close. Wow. Where are you? Seriously, I do it in the area where you could not see, like for real. Look at that. Look at how similar they are. This is the Milani and this is the Anastasia one. That is insane how close in color they are. Woo! Nice. And they look totally different in the tube. One looks lighter than the other one. I think I may have found a dupe, guys. All right, lastly, I picked this up in Walgreens. I love it. It's a new line that's there, Color Prevails. And this is a classic lip duo. Mannequin Beige is the color, and this is it right here. This is the lipstick. Let me do it here. It's a real pretty nude, and then the gloss just looks amazing on top of anything. It's just so pretty. Actually, my sister used it on top of something the other day, so that's why it looks pink. But if you put it on top of the lipstick, it just calls out for a beautiful nude. This is it with the lipstick. Let me just say, this is what I love about the MAC lip liners is the Prolong wear lip liners. Seriously, you can't get them off with like anything. So what I usually like to do, tip, I put the lip liner all over my lips and I wait for it to dry and then I go in with the lipstick. So when I'm out, when I'm eating, when I'm drinking something, or kissing my babies, I'll always have color. Anyways, that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you all. Thank you for being my subscribers, and we'll see you next year. Toodles!